Yeah, can you see it? Yeah, can you hear this? Can you hear me right now? Because I'm talking to it while it's on my hip, so I didn't know if I was too far away. Yeah.
commencement ceremony. On behalf of all the MECC students who are graduating, thanks to all of you for joining us to celebrate their achievements. We will now welcome the commencement platform party to the stage. Please welcome the Chair of the College Senate and bearer of the College Mace, the President's Cabinet, the President of the Professional Association, the United County Executive, our commencement speaker, the President of Mohawk Valley Community College, the Alumni Merit Award winner, the Board of Trustees. The faculty and staff being led in by the 2017 Chancellor's Award winners. the assistant vice presidents, dean, executive dean, and associate deans leading in the graduating class of 2017.
I hereby declare this commencement ceremony officially open. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, which will be signed today by students from our sign language program. Interpretation is from Empire Interpreting Services, LLC.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to introduce Mr. James McNeil, class of 2018, who will lead us in singing the national anthem. I'd also like to introduce the following graduates from MVCC's Sign Language Interpreters program, who will be signing the national anthem as well. Jennifer Moore, Azrea Drungo, Sabrina Jackson-Doctor, Catherine Newroth, Kimberly March, and Nicole Odell. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, James. Great job. Audience, please be seated. Honored guests, college trustees, faculty, staff, graduates, family, and friends. Good afternoon. My name is Randy Van Wagner, and I'm proud to be the 5th president at Mohawk Valley Community College, finishing my 10th year in Mohawk Valley Community College's 70th year. And to welcome you, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 69th annual Spring Commencement Ceremony. It's my pleasure to introduce today's platform party, and I would ask that you please hold your applause until everyone is introduced. I'll ask each platform guest to stand as your name is called. First, this year's Alumnus of Merit Award recipient, Scott Pera, a member of the class of 1977, graduating in MVCC's Business Administration program. MVCC employees, our esteemed faculty and staff, are being represented on the podium today by Dr. Marianne Buttonshaw, Dean for the Institute for Emergency Preparedness and Public Service, James Lynch, Executive Dean for Academic Development and Innovation, Dr. Lewis Kaler, Assistant Vice President for the School of Business Education and Liberal Arts. Dr. Kathleen Lineker, Assistant Vice President for the School of STEM, Health, and Social Science. Alan Smyach, Executive Director of Marketing and Communications. Thomas Squires, Vice President for Administrative Services. Stephanie Reynolds, Vice President of Student Affairs. Franca Armstrong, Associate Vice President of Workforce Development and Dean of the Rome Campus. Kimberly Evans-Dame, Executive Director of Human Resources. Jill Heinz, Executive Assistant to the President. And representing our sponsor, Oneida County proud MVCC alumnus and previous Alumni Merit recipient, Oneida County Executive Anthony Pacenti. Assistant Professor Alex Haynes-Steffen, Chair of the College Senate. Norma Chrisman, President of MVCC's Professional Association, and Dr. Mary Rose Yanis, Vice President of Learning and Academic Affairs. Members of the College Board of Trustees joining us today are Tony Colon, Elaine Falvo, proud MVCC alumnus David Mathis, and Chair of the Board of Trustees, William Calley Jr., and this evening's commencement speaker, Ryan Miller, who I will introduce in more detail shortly. Thank you for being here today. I want to say a special thank you to the MVCC Board of Trustees for being with us today, and especially for the very important role they play governing the college. They volunteer time and energy throughout the year, attending board meetings and countless college events. We are so fortunate to have such a knowledgeable and influential group of community leaders behind us that are willing to invest in the success of this institution and this community. Their leadership and guidance provide us with the stability that we need to pursue our vision and carry out our mission. Please join me in another round of applause from the Board of Trustees. Graduates, congratulations to each of you. Today we celebrate your achievement. The ceremony is the perfect opportunity to applaud your accomplishments and offer our best wishes to you in the future. It's also a day to recognize those close to you who have consistently provided the kind of support and encouragement necessary for you to reach this important milestone. Please join me in showing your appreciation to your parents, family, and friends with a well-deserved round of applause. Lastly, I'd like to take a moment to recognize MVCC's Associate Deans who led in their department graduates and are seated within the student section, as well as our exceptional faculty and staff. Their dedication and commitment opens doors and transforms lives every day. Their work has provided this graduating class with the knowledge and skills to meet a future full of challenge and opportunity. To this fine group of professionals, our faculty and staff, the variety of contributions you make every day to ensure that MVCC carries out its mission of providing educational opportunities to meet the diverse needs of our community. Thank you. You are the community college. Thank you for modeling the way, inspiring confidence, encouraging excellence, and embracing our community. And thank you for believing in our students so that they can believe in themselves. I'd ask that the Associate Deans and our faculty and staff please stand and be recognized so we can applaud you. Please stand, faculty and staff. MVCC proudly celebrates the class of 2017. Graduates, welcome to the ranks of more than 47,000 alumni who are part of Mohawk Valley's long and storied history. As a class, you've shown a great deal of capacity to meet challenges head-on, embrace change, and very often achieve the kind of success that gains regional and even national recognition. Among you today are scholarship recipients, academic competition champions, and athletic All-Americans and national champions. And you'll see many graduates in the aud today wearing the gold stole of Phi Theta Kappa, the National Honor Society of the nation's community colleges. These students led the MVCC chapter of Phi Theta Kappa to once again earn yet another 5-star rating, the highest chapter achievement possible. You're members of a class defined by achievement, and it's my hope and expectation that going forward as proud MVCC alumni, each of you will take this record of success and forge a pattern of achievement in your communities and your careers. I know you will. Please know that your aspiration is our inspiration, and that your success is the greatest definition of our success as a college. Now at this time, I'd like to ask the chair of the MVCC Board of Trustees, Mr. William Calley Jr., to please come to the podium to offer greetings to the graduates. Mr. Calley.
Thank you, Randy. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bill Calley, and I'm the chairman of the MVCC Board of Trustees. And I'm happy to be here with all of you today to celebrate our graduates' accomplishments as they prepare to take their next steps into the world. Graduates, on behalf of the entire board, congratulations. This is the season of hope and renewal. When you leave here today, I want you to keep those feelings as close to you as you did when you began your journey here at MVCC. You may have been fresh out of high school, or maybe you came here to start a new chapter in your life. Wherever you came from, whatever program you were in, you all had one thing in common: hope for a new beginning. What we hope for you, class of 2017, is that you take the lessons you've learned at MVCC and continue to thrive in your chosen new environment. We hope that you spread the wealth of knowledge you've gained and help others to change the world for the better. We hope that you know your education is a great gift that can take you any place you'd like to go. You've earned that education through hard work, perseverance, and passion. Today, you join more than 45,000 MVCC alumni that have walked the Utica and Rome campuses and tackled the same obstacles that you've faced. You join a large family that shares your hopes and dreams for success. And you've joined a tradition of making a positive change for yourself, for which you can be proud. The trustees are proud of you too. We strive to make MVCC a place that reinforces those ideals of hope and renewal. A place where you can succeed wherever life takes you, whether that's around the corner as you open your own business or across the country on a new adventure. As you sit here waiting to move that tassel to the other side and collect your diploma, the board is reminded that hope is where everything begins, and we are excited to continue MVCC's tradition in giving that hope to so many others that will occupy those seats after you. If you haven't already learned this, life is not always easy. It will be hard sometimes, but you'll get through it. Just as you kept pushing along through those classes and homework, you can use the same work ethic and dedication to make your dreams a reality. You must always strive for the best and believe in yourself. Remember that we believe in you as well, always. MVCC faculty, staff, alumni, and the Board of Trustees will always be willing to lend a hand, even if it's just to remind you to have faith in yourself, because you've proven that you can succeed. So take this new beginning head on. You can accomplish anything, and we're right behind you cheering you on. Be proud of yourself, and remember that as long as you have hope, you have everything that you need to take what you've learned here at MVCC and change the world. So once again, congratulations to the class of 2017, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
At this time, I want to recognize the exceptional members among our faculty and staff and students who have been selected to receive the prestigious 2017 State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Excellence or the Award for Student Excellence. For our faculty and staff, this pinnacle of recognition within the State University underscores the respect and esteem colleagues and students have for their contributions over their long careers based on service leadership. For our students, this recognition acknowledges exceptional individuals who excel academically while participating in campus leadership, athletics, community service, creative and performing arts, and entrepreneurship. Recipients, as I call your name, and if you're here with us today, I ask each recipient to stand up and be recognized, and stay standing until all recipients have been called, and we'll hold our applause until the end. This year's faculty staff SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence winners are Julie Dewan, Andrew Glidden Jr., Kathy Myers, Gina St. Croix, Kristen Skobla, Thomas Townsley, and Sean Usick. Thank you for your outstanding service and congratulations. This year's Student Excellence Award winners are Amelia Muhovic, Bruna Rosic, and Almir Klisic. Congratulations. It is the continuous efforts of professionals like those being recognized here this afternoon which ensure MVCC's long-standing reputation for excellence. I want to thank each of them for bringing their best to MVCC every day. Please join me in one final round of applause for this outstanding group of colleagues and students. At this time, I'll ask MVCC's alumni representative on the foundation board, as well as Board of Trustee member David Mathis, class of 1970, to come to the podium to announce this year's Alumni of Merit recipient. Mr. Mathis?
Class of 1970, I don't know, right? Congratulations to our graduates and our professional staff for their awards. It's always an honor to represent James Hamer, who is chair of our Alumni Association Board and our Board of Directors. Careers in business, health, and management are of great interest to our students today. We are honored to introduce an MVCC Alumni of Merit whose experience and background would highlight these careers. After graduating from MVCC with a degree in business administration, our speaker went on to get his bachelor's in health services management and master's degree in management service. In 2000, he was designated a fellow in the American College of Healthcare Executives, and in 2015, he was selected as Business Person of the Year by the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. He is a graduate of Leadership Mohawk Valley, a leadership program with a focus on preparing people to be leaders in the community and to shape its future, where he was selected for recognition for his initiative and innovative approach in consolidating healthcare in our region and enhancing services to improve the quality of healthcare for the Mohawk Valley. He is a member of the Board of Directors of the Healthcare Association of New York State and currently serves on the Executive Committee of the Iroquois Healthcare Association. It is an honor to present Scott Farrah, MVCC alum and President and CEO of the Mohawk Health System. In your program is a lot larger bio about Mr. Farrah. So, Scott, come on up. The plaque reads, the Mohawk Valley Community College 2017 Alumnus of Merit Award. The Board of Trustees, the President, faculty, staff, and Alumni Association of Mohawk Valley Community College are pleased to present to Scott H. Farrah, class of 1977, Alumnus of Merit Award, given in recognition of meritorious service of talent and education in a manner most exemplary of the philosophy of the State University of New York, to learn, to search, to serve. May 12, 2017.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank the Board of Trustees, President Van Wagner, and the Mohawk Valley Community College Alumni Association for inviting me here today for this incredible recognition. I'm humbled by the award and very honored to be included with what is a very impressive list of previous awardees. Many of the past MVCC Alumni Merit Award winners continue to live in our community and work tirelessly to help build a better and brighter future for our region, and I'm happy to join that class of alumni. Some days it's very hard for me to think that I've actually graduated from Mohawk Valley Community College 40 years ago this year. Other days, based on who I'm speaking to, it's not hard for me to believe that at all. MVCC would be the beginning of a career that I had not always envisioned, but one that I've truly come to enjoy, and that's a career in healthcare. At MVCC, I was able to build a solid foundation of business knowledge, which prepared me to further my education at both SUNY Institute of Technology, which is now called SUNY Poly, and ultimately at SUNY Binghamton. The healthcare industry is challenging and complex, and you need a number of things to be successful. You need good education, you need drive to work through all the challenges, you need great role models and mentors, and you need extraordinary people to work with. Healthcare is like every other business that I know. It's a team sport, and I'm very fortunate at the Mohawk Valley Health System to work with smart, dedicated, and compassionate people who truly care about this community. I was very proud when I received my diploma from MVCC, as I'm sure you are today as you prepare to receive yours. And while your time in MVCC is ending, I hope your adventure of lifelong learning is just beginning. I encourage you to stay in touch with professors and friends who have helped and supported you during your time at school. They will prove to be wonderful mentors and advisors as you pursue your dreams. I've been fortunate in my career to have trusted friends and mentors who have helped me and still help me even today. My best wishes to each and every graduate, and before I leave the podium, just one more thing. If you're graduating with a degree that has anything to do with healthcare, please feel free to contact our Human Resources Office because we're always looking for great people. Thank you very much for this recognition. MVCC is where I began my education, and it's very special for me to be part of today's ceremony. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker. Ryan Miller creates and connects big ideas, communities, stories, and people. He is obsessed with the idea that emerging technologies and communication platforms have the ability to transform and reinvent communities. In May of 2015, Ryan began his role as the director of Mohawk Valley Community College's own Thinkubator, an organization meant to drive innovation and foster a culture of entrepreneurship in our area. He is a 2003 graduate of Ithaca College with a BS in Business Administration, an organizer of TEDx Utica, founder of Utica Eats, and co-founder of the Utica Firefly Storytelling Project. Ryan is a very adventurous eater, but still hates peas. Please join me in giving a warm MVCC welcome to the director of MVCC's Thinkubator, Mr. Ryan Miller.
How's it going? Good afternoon. It's quite an honor to be here with you guys today. So first of all, congratulations to the class of 2017. You're here. You made it. Some of you just barely made it. Who just barely made it? Okay.
I'm here.
It doesn't matter. Today's your day. You made it. All right. So listen, seeing all of you guys from this vantage point, it's a really interesting sight. We're here celebrating your accomplishments as students and now graduates today. But we need to celebrate your accomplishments in the context of those other roles that you have. They're titles that sometimes go unacknowledged, but nevertheless have meaning and expectations. So I don't see students that are just sitting here today, right? I see mothers and fathers, and caregivers, breadwinners, role models, sons, daughters, immigrants, refugees, artists, entrepreneurs, and activists, just to name a few. So we need to clap that up, all right? right, so I know that the opportunities and education that you've gotten here at MVCC, they're keys. They unlock options. So whether that's leveraging skills to go into the workforce, to continue your education, you have a long road ahead of you. So, but beyond the fancy paper and recognition that you're receiving here today, I hope you've learned some things that really don't come with a certificate or a diploma. I hope you've learned that there's people in your life who want to see you succeed and who really care about your success. I hope you've learned to celebrate the things that make us all so different and still so similar. And I hope you've learned a little bit more about yourselves while you've been students at MVCC. I hope you've learned a little bit more about what drives you to get out of bed in the morning. And I hope that you learn that education goes well beyond the classroom. As Henry Rollins, and I gotta paraphrase here because of the 4-letter words, okay? But as Henry Rollins said, knowledge without mileage is meaningless. And that had a huge impact on me, so I'm gonna say it one more time, that knowledge without mileage is meaningless. So the challenge that all commencement speakers face is, how do I give you some words of wisdom, maybe some humor, some tweetable quotes, and inspiration to those of you who are celebrating your accomplishments and starting this new chapter. And I've been told by multiple people to please keep it short. So I will do that, all right? So there's tons of pressure. So I thought back to Ithaca College 2003. What was my graduation ceremony like? Our commencement speakers were none other than Ben and Jerry, like the Ben and Jerry founders of the Ben and Jerry ice cream and froyo empire. Okay? They seemed like nice enough guys, but when I racked my brain to figure out what the message was, I couldn't come up with anything. The thing I did remember is that they gave all of the graduates a half pint of Cherry Garcia at the end. Okay? So the challenge that I have before me is that what can I offer you? What piece of memorable advice can I give you that you can carry with you into the world? And how do I do it without an ice cream budget? I have not built an ice cream empire. I hold no PhD. I don't really feel as though I'm an expert at anything. But I hope that I can share with you some of what I've picked up along the way, and it might be useful to you today, tomorrow, or at some point down the road. So here we go. So first of all, I have a confession to make, okay? I got really lucky. I have a partner and a family that has a potent combination of hustle and heart. So my dad and his family, they have a drive to build things. They work with their hands, they solve problems, and they taught me the importance of doing good work, how to hustle, how to make yourself useful no matter if you're sweeping the floor or if you're leading a team. And then my mom gave me this ridiculous genetic dose of empathy. She taught special ed for 30 years, and for me, that's always kept me humble and taught me how to look at things from different perspectives. And the reason I bring that up is, as you take your first steps towards your next bold move, look for opportunities that are gonna challenge, humble, and fulfill you. That's where you're gonna find your place and your purpose. So that's lesson number 1. Stay humble and hustle really hard. Okay, lesson number 2. So smart people should build things, especially if they don't know how. And you guys are all smart people. So I get to work with people every day that are working to build their dreams. They're working ridiculously hard, solving big problems, turning their passions into business. And in some cases, they have burned the boats. There's no turning back. There's no plan B. And every single one of them is going to fail along the way. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret, that nobody here, on stage or in the auditorium, none of us really knows what we're doing. We have an idea of what we're doing, but we do not have it all figured out. Right? And it's that act of trying and failing and trying again. That's a real-world MBA. In that process, you're going to learn resilience. You'll get to meet very interesting people, and you'll make connections that you never know you had. Because doing the work, grinding it out, the work is the great equalizer. It's the equalizing force that creates opportunities. And so I hope that each of you starts building something new, starting right now, especially if you don't know how. Lesson number 3, I hate baseball. But all the heads come up when I'm like, I hate baseball, right? That's not the lesson. But it's a great metaphor, right? Lesson number 3 is get at bats. So when I turned 30, I did this project. Some of you guys maybe have done the same thing. It was one of those photo a day projects where you try to post a photo every day for your year. And so besides going from a terrible photographer to a not so terrible photographer, the thing that I learned about that experience was how to get up every day and look for a story, right? How to look for a moment. So when I had that goal each day, it forced me to look at the world just a little bit differently. And the baseball metaphor comes in here, because the same thing is true for opportunities. You got to do it every day. You can't wait for the perfect opportunity. Every day you're throwing these metaphorical pitches. You can either watch them go by, or you can take a swing. And so the more you start to look for those opportunities, the more you start to recognize them in your day-to-day life, the more swings you get, and eventually you're going to connect. So my advice to you is to stop waiting for the perfect pitch. Stop waiting for people to pick you. Pick yourself. Start watching and start swinging. And lesson number 4 is that we all wear pants, and we all put those pants on one leg at a time, except for probably Beyonce. So I've been fortunate to have got, thanks, I got to laugh. Okay, I was looking for one. All right. So I've been fortunate to get to meet a lot of my heroes over the years, and they're men and women that I've looked up to for a long time. They're top performers in their space, and they genuinely look like they've got things figured out. And we all project, right? We create these personas of the people that we follow. And in many cases, we put them up on a pedestal without ever really getting to know them. And the truth is, in most cases, they're just people like you and me. They still put their pants on one leg at a time in the morning, again, except probably Beyonce. And then, is that a boo for Beyonce? And sometimes that realization that they're just people can be depressing. It's also reassuring, though, because once you realize your heroes are just people, the distance between their accomplishments and where you want to go gets a lot smaller. So when you realize that we're all just people wearing pants, it becomes a little easier to draw a map from where you are to where you want to go. And lesson 5, and this is the last one, you got to respect gravity. And so if you think back to the moments and the conversations and the experiences that have had a major impact on your life, whether those are good, bad, wonderful, painful, you're here today because each one of those has shaped your path in one way or another. I'm also going to guess that the people on the other end of those conversations or experiences, they don't fully understand the weight that those had on your life or how they've affected your path. So how you choose to spend your time and who you choose to spend it with, that creates the push and the pull. They're forces of gravity that are going to change you over time. And so one of the most important things I've come to realize is that each of us is a force of gravity, and that we might never understand fully the impact that we have. So every decision that we make can carry a really profound weight, pushing and pulling those around us and affecting their paths. And so many of you have big dreams of changing the world, of making a dent in the universe. But I'm not going to challenge you to go out and change the world, because you're already doing it each and every day. So my challenge to you is to be aware of how you're doing it and how it impacts everybody else. So be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Congratulations, and thanks so much.
Ryan, thank you for your inspiring remarks and joining us today at the ceremony. As a small token of our appreciation, please accept this gift on behalf of from the MVCC Foundation and the MVCC Alumni Association. Thank you.
Okay, it's time. Members of the class of 2017, please stand. We are so very proud of you. President Van Wagner, on the recommendation of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2017 who have completed or will complete the requirements for the Associates in Arts, Associates in Science, Associates in Applied Science, or an MVCC certificate.
Thank you, Dr. Yanis. Under the authority of the State Education Department and the State University of New York, and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Mohawk Valley Community College, I confer upon each of you the appropriate Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, or Associate in Occupational Studies degree, or an MVCC certificate. Candidates for graduation will now be called to the stage by academic school department to receive their diplomas. After candidates receive their diplomas, they are to return to their seats for the rest of the commencement ceremony. This is standard academic courtesy. Chair Callie, would you please join me to congratulate these graduates as their names are called and they walk across the stage to receive their diplomas and a keepsake from the MVCC Professional Association.
Associate Dean Todd Barrett of the Arts Department, the floor is yours. Please welcome your department's graduates to the stage.
Azriel Agnew L., Digital Animation. Jordan Bosco, Digital Animation. Brianna Damiano, Digital Animation. Matthew Hamilton Rue, Digital Animation. Amber Kelsey, Digital Animation with honors. Pavel Kozulia, Digital Animation. Jonathan Sosa, Digital Animation. Tian Zhao, Fine Arts with honors. Sean McCarthy, Graphic Communication, Graphic Arts Tech with honors. Kaylee Corbin, Graphic Design. Ayaka Kamasaki, Graphic Design. Sweet Kiss Na, Graphic Design. Brittany Durgan, Illustration. Jacoby Johnson, Illustration. Julia Riegler, Illustration. Julia Tucker, Illustration with honors. Mariah Martinez, Individual Studies. Freddie McElveen, Individual Studies. Ashley Risley, Individual Studies. Erica Ross, Individual Studies. Sparkle Anthony, Media Marketing Certificate. Ashley Gorniak, Media Marketing and Management. Amber Chapin, Photography. Mary Grace Cotton, Photography. Cheyenne Full, Photography. Emma Hodges, Photography. Kathleen Nealon, Photography. Michaela DeCastro Hanford, Photography. Teresa Nitty, Photography. Caitlin Roberts, Photography. Christine Tavidian, Photography. Associate Dean Gary Broadhurst of Athletics, Physical Education, and Recreation, the floor is yours. Please welcome your department's graduates to the stage.
Stephen Darby, Recreation Youth Services. Kaylee Puarty, Liberal Arts and Science, Math and Science. China Harris, Liberal Arts and Science, Math and Science. Joanna Mahudik, Liberal Arts and Science, Math and Science. Ryan Moffett, Liberal Arts and Science, Math and Science. Michael Tanzillo, Liberal Arts and Science, Math and Science. Associate Dean Jake Mahevik of Business, Cybersecurity, and Computer Sciences Department. The floor is yours. Please welcome your department's graduates to the stage.
Emily Cho, Administrative Assistant in English as a Second Language, Sir. Zerkris Wu, Administrative Assistant. Stacy Pugh, Administrative Assistant.
I'll just say my career in that case.
Christine Roberts, Administrative Assistant. Kimberlyn Wilcox, Administrative Assistant with Honors. Brooke Wood, Administrative Assistant. Sarah Brandow, Business Accounting. Stephen Brown, Accounting. Stephanie Calhoun, Accounting with Honors. Daniel Digert, Accounting. Amanda Grant, Business Management and Accounting. Elizabeth LaRue, Accounting. Alexandria Burba, Accounting. Philip Warren, Accounting. Natasha Brutsky, Business Administration. Andrea Casimir, Business Administration. Dennis Kula, Business Administration. Amadina Omerspatic, Business Administration. Luke Parisi, Business Administration. Momo Tsukima, Business Administration with Honors. Tanner Waterman, Business Administration. Douglas Wilson, Business Administration. Jared Barnon, Business Management. Taylor Barnhart, Business Management. Peter Janicek, Business Management. Luke Janicki, Business Management. Nancy Henriksen, Business Management. Amanda King, Business Management. Kaylee Woodry, Business Management. Victoria Knoll, Business Management with Honors. Carrie Morales, Business Management. Sherry Pavlik, Business Management. Justin Pham, Business Management. Kendall Pike, Business Management. Mike Ventura, Business Management. Eduardo Montanez, Business Management. Matt Winchell, Business Management. Shanae Marte, Business Management. Jonathan Greenwood, Business Management. Kathleen Delmonico, Business Management. Alexander Huck, Computer Applications Programming. James Workman, Computer Applications Programming. Robert Cunningham, Computer Science and Cybersecurity. Alicia Croner, Cybersecurity Certificate. Marshall Winter, Cybersecurity with Honors. Hunter Biro, Cybersecurity. James Harvey, Computer Information Systems. Logan Hughes, Computer Information Systems. Matt Prosser, Computer Information Systems. Michelle Planton, Computer Information Systems. Alina Devichuk, Financial Service Management and Finance Certificate. Melanie Pirelli, Web Development with Honors. Shirley Towers, Web Development. Associate Dean Kimberly Dewan of Education and Language Studies Department, the floor is yours. Please welcome your department's graduates to the stage.
No, we're good.
Raya Drumgo, Education, Sign Language Interpretation. Sabrina Jackson Doctor, Education, Sign Language Interpretation. Kimberly March, Education, Sign Language Interpretation. Jennifer Moore, Education, Sign Language Interpretation. Catherine Newroth, Education, Sign Language Interpretation. Nicole Odell, Education, Sign Language Interpretation. Janae Holmes, Childhood Education. Yusuf Al-Sad, English as a Second Language Certificate. Shola Rusika, English as a Second Language Certificate. Saiva Dalla, English as a Second Language Certificate. Wood Lang, English as a Second Language Certificate. Rausha Mohammed, English as a Second Language Certificate. Amar Muzali, English as a Second Language Certificate. Nahayati Muning, English as a Second Language Certificate. Chris Abel, Adolescent Education. Austin Bell, Adolescent Education. Samantha Daly, Adolescent Education. Brianne Kent, Adolescent Education. Stacy Caruso, Childhood Education with SUNY Oneonta. Renee Gagnon, Childhood Education with SUNY Oneonta. Ayla Asanovich, Childhood Education with Oneonta. Matthew Jones, Childhood Education with SUNY Oneonta. Caitlin Merrill, Childhood Education with SUNY Oneonta. Sarah Moses, Childhood Education with SUNY Oneonta. Tara Wallace, Childhood Education and Childhood Education with SUNY Oneonta. Karina Zepko, Childhood Education with SUNY Oneonta. Grace Bradley, Childhood Education. Deanna Miskaya, Childhood Education. Thank you. Victoria Spusky, Childhood Education. Catherine LaRusso, Childhood Education. Courtney Marsh, Childhood Education. Caitlin McAway, Childhood Education. Brittany Masonza, Childhood Education. Jennifer Zelinsky, Childhood Education. Rita Rosick, Childhood Education. Associate Dean Deborah Bogan of Humanities, the floor is yours. Please take the stage and welcome your department's graduates.
Thank you.
Alexandra Funky-Devich.
Yo, they're great.
Brittany Leverage.
My bad about that.
Humanities.
Just freeze up.
It's programmed to take 2 shots.
Ashley Leverage. Humanities. Alexis Lynch Entwistle. Humanities with honors. Azusa Okinoto. Humanities. Caitlin Williamson, Humanities. Haneen Asad, General Studies. Jessica Acosta, General Studies.
Thank you.
Samantha Atkins, General Studies.
There you go.
Eliminata Aponte, General Studies. Rebecca Carmen, General Study with honors.
Thank you.
Mai Chonabayashi, General Study. Carissa Constantini, General Study. Jeffrey Crippen, II, General Study.
Thank you.
Angela Dawes, General Study. Michael DeClemere, General Study. Jin Hua Do, General Study. Diamond Smith, General Study. Destiny Geffrar, General Study. Dale Dodge, General Studies. Zachary Ellis, General Studies. Amira Erdick, General Study. Savoni Fowler, General Study. Marissa Franco, General Study. Ebony Gillum, General Study. Beverly Booth, General Study. Norma Capel, General Study. Catherine Hendrickson, General Study.
Thank you so much. Great.
Christina Hernandez, General Study. Chris Hillman, General Study. Elizabeth Hope, General Study. Haley Humphreys, General Study. Eric Hunley. Brianna Hurd, General Study. Natalie Hurlbut, General Study. Ayumi Ikuda, General Study. Elizabeth Johnson, General Study. Haya Juma, General Sabrina Magano, General Studies. Bo Marvel, General Studies.
Upside down.
Sydney McAvoy, General Studies.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Nicole Michelina, General Studies.
Here she is.
Maria Morrissey. Megan Monahan, General Studies. Fatima Muminovich, General Studies. Paul Mitchell, General Studies. Adela Nadrovich, General Studies. David Olney, General Studies. Miranda Parkhurst, General Studies. Carson Paul, General Studies. Yamira Figueroa, General Studies. Haley Preston, General Studies. Gerald Crowley, General Studies. Jack Santa Cruz, General Studies. Hayden Sato, General Studies with honors. Gabriel Sears, General Studies. Sabrina Seaton, General Studies. Zoe Shepard, General Studies and Business Administration. Theodore Feidsma, General Studies. Joshua Spate, General Studies. Dylan Staple, General Studies. Kimberly States, General Studies. LaKella Steen, General Studies. Caitlin Stuba, General Studies. Dominique Talarico, General Studies. Ashley Taveras, General Studies. Manami Uchida, General Study with honors. Erica Vaughn, General Study. Brittany Vaughn, General Study. Carly Violante, General Study. Stephen Watson, General Study. Alyssa Welch, General Study. Michael Wilk, General Study. Elizabeth Williams, General Study. Alexa Wojtowicz, General Study. Nicholas Chadwell, Theater. Kayleen Leddick, Theater. Austin Novus, Theater. Tori Peters, Theater. Dr. Kat Lineker, AVP and Dean of the School of STEM, Health and Social Science. The floor is yours. Please welcome the graduates of the Department of Health Professions to the stage.
Here we go. Thank you.
Allie Carpenter, Health Sciences, Radiological Technology. Diana Gutko, Radiologic Technology with honors. Albert Stitch, Radiologic Technology. Samantha Martin, Radiologic Technology with honors.
Congratulations.
Joseph Murray, Radiologic Technology. Radiologic Technology.
Thank you.
Adam Sikora, Radiologic Technology with honors. Caitlin Skolnick, Radiologic Technology. Rutha A, Medical Assisting. Melissa Chance, Medical Assisting. Spencer Connor, Medical Assisting. Kayla DeGraw, Medical Assisting. Kaylee Hyness, Medical Assisting.
Thank you.
Jessica Maroff, Medical Assisting.
Thank you.
Meldina Omick, Medical Assisting. May Yee, Medical Assisting. Jessica Batkin, Nursing. Christina Ben, Nursing. Nicole Brundage, Nursing. Sue Bergdorf, Nursing. Amanda Calagero, Nursing. Brianna Cardoza, Nursing.
Congratulations.
Ashley Cunahan, Nursing. Ashley Ellis, Nursing. Holly Ford, Nursing. Amber Hageman, Nursing. Raveen Karpovich, Nursing. Alexandra Novik, Nursing. Chip Moe, Nursing. Lisa Nasso, Nursing. Leanna Newland, Nursing, with honors. Mandy Perry, Nursing. Jennifer Phillips, Nursing. Cheryl Pritchard, Nursing. Laura Smith, Nursing. Jessica Sutherland, Nursing. Emily Talarino, Nursing. Almasa Galiagic, Respiratory Care. Robert Burton, Respiratory Care. Kurudima Alexander, Respiratory Care. Jenna Eckern, Respiratory Care. Ariel Gary, Respiratory Care. Jasmina Halamovic, Respiratory Care. Andrea Lavella, Respiratory Care. Stephanie Michaelunas, Respiratory Care with honors. Matthew Murray, Respiratory Care. Kelsey Niemeyer, Respiratory Care. Chuck Pa, Respiratory Care. Armin Kozivich, Respiratory Care. Fareed Selmi, Respiratory Care. Ala Turlak, Respiratory Care. Kevin West, Respiratory Care. Jessica Barnes, surgical technician. Alexandria D, surgical technician. Jordan Kirby, surgical technician. Nicole Kistner, surgical technician. Mackenzie Mortensen, surgical technician. Felicia Torres, surgical technician. Victoria Treadwell, surgical technician. Associate Dean Joe Woodrow of Mathematics and Natural Sciences Department, the floor is yours.
Thank you.
Please welcome your department's graduates to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you.
Salima Emigar, liberal arts and science, math and science.
Thank you.
Samantha Doolittle, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Elijah Harr, liberal arts and sciences. Taylor Hughes, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Kotway Lee, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Robert Ibujani, liberal arts and sciences, math and science, with honors. Stephanie McCoy, liberal arts and sciences, math and science, with honors. Matthew Malone, liberal arts and sciences, math and science.
How'd it go, Eliza?
Pamela Mihovic, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Mary New, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Jonathan Perry, liberal arts and sciences, math and science, with honors. Jordan Trudeau, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Kapawa, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Napoleon Newton, liberal arts and sciences, math and science. Jasmine Bosley, nutrition, dietetics. Melinda Farrell, nutrition and dietetics. Associate Dean Tim Thomas, physical sciences and applied technology. The floor is yours. Please welcome your department's graduates to the stage.
Robert Cieslak, air conditioning technology and refrigeration. Amir Kudic, air conditioning technology and refrigeration. Derek Stock, air conditioning technology and refrigeration. Kenny Stover, air conditioning technology and refrigeration. Austin Cornacchia, civil engineering technology. Dalton Gorenshek, civil engineering technology. Sean Jackson, civil engineering technology. Ishmael Kalilov, civil engineering technology. Samantha Richards, civil engineering technology with honors. Vincent Stolarczyk, CNC machinist technology with honors. Drew Whaley, CNC machinist technology. Ryan Tu, computer-aided drafting with honors. Truth Naw, computer-aided drafting. Ryan Wickham, computer-aided drafting. Christopher Ray, electrical engineering technology with honors. Yathan Tarasevich, electrical engineering technology. Nicholas Worden, Electrical Engineering Technology. Stephen Capelli, Electrical Service Technician. Bogdan Doraz, Electrical Service Technician. Marshall Howard, Electrical Service Technician. Ryan Mitchell, Electrical Service Technician. David Carey, Electrical Service Technician with honors. Sean Patrick, Electrical Service Technician with honors. Josh Pilar, Electrical Service Technician. Elvis Salmon, Electrical Service Technician with honors. Kevin Sheely, Electrical Service Technician. Christopher Velez, Electrical Service Technician. Isaac Bora, Engineering Science. Monica Jackson, Engineering Science with honors. Stephen Belog, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Anthony Blair, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Martin Comstock, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Kevin Dunn, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Daniil Hayes, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Vincent LaGuardia, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Michael Scalise, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Vitaly Yakovsky, Mechanical Engineering Technology with honors. Wayne Farrell, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Aircraft Maintenance with honors. William Glover, Welding Technology. Cody Linfield, Welding Technology. Dakota Little, Welding Technology. Scott Chaniel, Welding Technology and CNC Machines Technology. Associate Dean, Dr. Mark Montgomery of Social Sciences and Public Services, the floor is yours. Please welcome your department's graduates to the stage.
Reva Farr, Chemical Dependency Practitioner. Hannah Ulmer, Chemical Dependency Practitioner. Matthew Haynes, Chemical Dependency Practitioner. Kelsey Hiltz, Chemical Dependency. Jessica Mulet, Chemical Dependency. Justine O'Brien, Chemical Dependency. Linda Rowland, Chemical Dependency. Melissa Wallace, Chemical Dependency. Tatiana Young, Criminal Justice. Bradley Egan, Criminal Justice with honors. Vanessa Durns, Criminal Justice. Kathleen Grant Pierre, Criminal Justice. Belmary Hernandez, Criminal Justice with honors. Anisa Hussein, Criminal Justice. Richard Lee, Criminal Justice. Dylan List, Criminal Justice. Sade Loving, Criminal Justice. Ryan Maliki, Criminal Justice. Edward McKenna, Criminal Justice. Morale Mercado Garcia, Criminal Justice. Avery Murgatroyd, Criminal Justice. Kaya Palmer Mathis, Phonetics, Criminal Justice. Isaac Paul, Siren Paul, Criminal Justice. Brendan Borrego, Criminal Justice. Stephanie Ringoham, Criminal Justice. Mickey Suthokovic, Criminal Justice. Yasina Vargas, Criminal Justice. Linton Wainwright, Criminal Justice. Ashley Walker, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement. Darwin Warmack, Computer Science, Cybersecurity, Criminal Justice. Tanisha Watts, Criminal Justice. April Butler, Human Services. Sharon Garofalo, Human Services. Yvette Giraldo, Human Services. Renee Gordon, Human Services. Brianna Green, Human Services. Katie Romaldi, Human Services. Alicia Jerome, Human Services. Yuri Givas, Human Services. Darlene Jacobs, Chemical Dependency, Human Services. Amanda Gebhardt, Human Services. Francesca Martinez, Human Services. Bailey Matt, Human Services. Samantha McLean, Human Services. Mr. Pernell Moore, Human Services. Vanessa Pace, Human Services. Kateri Rodriguez, Human Services. Nicole Schlick, Human Services. Kelsey Scott, Human Services. Kristen Sears, Human Services. Latasia Chasteen, Liberal Arts and Science, Psychology. Marina D'Angelo, Psychology with honors. Jennifer Ferguson, Psychology. Shiley Miniman, Psychology. Amaria Foster, Psychology with honors. Devin DeLimo, Psychology. Deshaun Hart, Psychology. Kimberly Hertline, Psychology with honors. Alyssa Soff, Psychology. Erica Valderramos, Psychology. Tasha Cooper, Public Policy and Liberal Arts. Professor Andrew Lynn Jr. of Hospitality, the floor is yours. Please welcome your program's graduates to the stage. Caitlin Bolus, Chef Training, Culinary Arts Management. Stephen Lobenheimer, Culinary Arts Management.
Is it almost over?
I switched that. I was watching
Halima Muhammad, Culinary Arts Management.
this, I think, is the last view.
Shauna Hirsch, Culinary Arts Management. Catherine Brad, Culinary Arts Management with honors. Desiree Reed, Culinary Arts Management. Tyler Smith, Culinary Arts Management. President Van Wagner, this concludes the presentation.
Good job, everybody. Now, I think this is my favorite part of the whole ceremony. Now that you've walked across the stage, accepted your degree or certificate, now I ask you to please move your tassels from right to left.
Please remain in place until the members of the platform party on stage exit the auditorium. At that time, graduates are free to join their families. I hereby declare the ceremony officially closed. Congratulations.